So the static image, the function of your red blood cells. Red blood cells, by the way, are the only cells in the human body that do not have a nucleus and do not have ribosomes. They can't make anything. They have hemoglobin, and the function of hemoglobin is twofold. First, to get oxygen from your lungs and carry it to your body. Secondly, to take the waste product from your cells, called carbon dioxide, and take it back to your lungs and blow it off. That's its function. These cells live for 90 to 120 days. They are on a death sentence when they are released. They have no way to repair themselves, no nuclear material, and no ribosomes to make proteins. Next slide, please. And that one should play. So this is what blood looks like when normal saline is added at 100 power. Yes. And you will see that's the washing in of the saline, of the normal saline. It's called normal saline because it's the sodium chloride concentration found in the blood. And this is what we see under a microscope, so it takes a while for it to kind of settle down a little bit. But then you can see the red blood cells moving there, hopefully, on the slides, as it's just being flushed with normal saline. No damage to the color cells. They stay vibrant red. They don't clump together. Okay? This is what you expect blood to do with normal saline. Okay? Next slide, please. So, what I just said, they remain vibrant red because they're holding oxygen, right? You've never seen blue blood. Only cardiologists like myself see it when we're drawing in the cath lab, when we're looking for shunts or damages to the heart, where we do everything sealed so we can compare the amount of oxygen saturation, then we will see different colors of blood. But once blood is exposed to the air, it picks up oxygen and it's red, right? These are wet mount slides. Blood put on the slide exposed to oxygen. They should stay red because they can pick up the oxygen even if it's pulled out of them. Next slide, please. And here is what happens. This is just a little bit. Yep. You can see the cells. Those aren't red anymore. This is less than a minute of Pfizer BioNTech being added to human red blood cells. The color is gone. The oxygen has been stripped from these red blood cells. This isn't my product. This is me looking under a microscope, adding Pfizer BioNTech to human blood. And as you watch it, you will start to see little clumping. You'll see it in several. This is us focusing up and down because that's what we do so we get a better view. But I think getting to see this, you can see not only does it lose its red color, but the shapes start to change. And as this plays through here, you will see red blood cells starting to clot together in less than a minute. Okay? Take a good look at it. This is what it's doing when it gets into your bloodstream. And we're going to inject that into our children. We're going to inject that into any of us. FYI, I'm not sure which camera is recording this, but I am unvaccinated, and it will be a cold day in hell when I am with this vaccine. So, this is due to one of three things. It's either the oxygen being removed from the hemoglobin. Well, if that's all that was happening, there's plenty of oxygen to be retaken up. Not likely to be number one. Number two, the hemoglobin molecule is damaged, which means it can't carry oxygen and it can't carry carbon dioxide. Number three, because we know this is true, lipid nanoparticles merge with with membranes of cells, including red blood cells, changing the structure of the membrane of the red blood cell, changing what's in it and its function. And it's permanent and it's irreversible.